What's up, everybody? Welcome to The Revival. My name is JJ, and today we're talking about my Wii collection. So, as some of you might have seen, I semi-recently did a video on the story of how I got my Wii and waiting all night in front of Best Buy and drinking and just having a good time. And I got asked by a couple people what Wii games I had, and so I was like, I think it's time for another collection video. So here we go. We'll just start at the top. Not a huge collection, but it's nice little set of games here. I love the system. I think it's dated for sure at this point, and I'm not in love with motion controls. I thought they were really cool when I first played them, but I prefer, I'm an old school gamer, so I prefer just sitting there with a controller and just, doing it that way. But I'm not above trying new things, and I think it was really cool for what it was able to accomplish. And kudos for Nintendo for shooting that shot. So, first up, one that came with it, started it all, Wii Sports. Man, this game it's great. It's so simple, and I love like Nintendo Land on the Wii U, I love these little pack-in, sampler kind of things. Wii Bowling is still easily one of my favorite games for the console, and it's so much fun. Anybody who played Wii Sports, those are the people who were like, even if you weren't a gamer, you were like, I gotta get one of these things. And it was really cool to see people getting into gaming just because of something so simple. And it was just really neat. Second up, we've got Tales of Symphonia, Dawn of the New World. I talked about this in my Tales of series video. It's alright. It is the sequel to Tales of Symphonia, which is my favorite Tales game, hands down. This is good, but it is nowhere near the caliber of that one, in my opinion. I actually recently watched a couple of videos of people who thought this was better. So, play it, judge for yourself. It's a good game. It's just, I'm when it comes to RPGs, it's very hit or miss on sequels with me. Some of them are great, some of them aren't. For the most part, I think they're okay. So, I don't know, we'll see. But, if you played this and you like it, tell me why. Or if you like it better than the original, tell me why. Not if you like it, because, like I said, it's a good game. Fire Emblem, Radiant Dawn. I'll be honest, I have not played this one yet. I love Fire Emblem, and I saw it, and I was like, because the box art's kind of neat, and it's freaking Fire Emblem. I'm going to be getting into the Switch one here pretty soon. I'm a little late to the party because everybody's been not ranting, but raving about it. It's phenomenal from what I understand. So I don't know much about this one though. And to be honest, I haven't even looked at pricing nowadays, so I don't know if it's super rare or anything like that. I know it's not as rare as the GameCube one for sure, but I don't know how well received this one is either. So if you've played this, let me know what you think, because I'm curious as to people's thoughts on this one. Xenoblade Chronicles. I'll be honest, while this game is good, I didn't love it as much as a lot of other people seem to. I thought it dragged. I got really bored with it the first time I played it. I do not like the battle system at all. I think in subsequent games, the other Xenoblade games, they really did well and improved upon it a lot. But the original, I was not a fan. I did not like it. Way too slow paced. I never seemed like I was doing enough damage. And I watched tutorials and stuff, so I knew I was doing what I needed to do. It just moved so slow for me. Because I'm also somebody who doesn't like to run from fights in games. I like to do everything, so that may have been me shooting myself in the foot as well. Story is very cool, and the world is absolutely gorgeous. and awesome. So tons of potential here. But the and I wasn't a big fan of the main character Schultz. I thought he was kind of a doofus a little bit. But as far as the starting point for the Xeno series, for the Xenoblade series, I should say, very well done and a great game. And obviously, so many people love this, so it's definitely worth a look if you haven't tried it. Wii Play, I was hoping to get a similar experience from Wii Sports for this. Not really. Plus, I think if I remember correctly, it also came with a controller, which was another reason I wanted to get it. I don't remember much about it, to be honest with you, looking at the back. I remember the tank game, and that's about it. Because I thought that was kind of neat. But beyond that, just not really my cup of tea. I hope I didn't pay... Well, I guess if it came with a controller, alright. I guess it's alright if I pay a little bit more. But hopefully it wasn't too much. So, Monster Hunter Tri. So this was my first attempt at getting into Monster Hunter. Because the concept has always seemed really cool to me. And this is where I didn't want to play Monster Hunter anymore. I did not like... Again, the concept, very cool. Loved the way it looked, loved the world design. I loved the character customization, and you could choose what weapons you wanted to use. I loved having the opportunity to play as a team. All this stuff's great. What I didn't like was going from loading screen to loading screen to loading screen to loading screen and chasing things through each loading screen. Just got so boring to me, and I was just like, you're fighting, you hit him a few times, he runs off to the next screen. Oh, so I gotta go through a loading screen to get to him there. Oh, he's gonna keep running? Okay, I guess I'll just go through another loading screen. Okay, good, he finally stopped. Hit him a couple more times, he goes back the other way again. Like, are you kidding me? Like, it's just not my cup of tea at all. Monster Hunter World, though, on PS4, good stuff. Rayman Raving Rabbids. So I picked this up because I was hoping for Mario Party. I did not get Mario Party. Not that it was bad, it was just like, man, Rabbids are awful characters. I'm sorry. If you like them, hey man, do your thing. By all means, go for it. I am not a fan at all. I think they're annoying and ugly, and I just don't like them. I don't even remember much about this game, other than there were a lot of plungers involved, and that was about it. Not the best out there. Another one I didn't finish, but I did play, and that is Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles: The Crystal Bearers. I loved the first Crystal Chronicles on GameCube. It's great. But this one just... I don't even remember much about it, other than the world felt really empty where you're going and stuff. I like on the back it says, 2-player co-op in special areas. Like, okay, it's a weird thing to advertise. Yeah, not really up there as well. Dragon Blade Wrath of Fire. So, I didn't even know this game existed. My dad actually had... I think he was looking for... It was like a Christmas thing, and he was looking for something else that I had asked for, and he couldn't find it. But he saw this. He knew what I was into. He knew I was into like fantasy and swords and magic and all that junk. And so he just picked this up on a whim. And I'll be honest, it wasn't bad. I remember having a good time with it. I don't think I ever finished it. And I think I'd like to go back and finish it. But I do remember having a pretty good time with it. So, yeah, kind of neat. Metroid Prime Trilogy. Nope, have not played it. Want to, for sure. I know as soon as I start this, they're going to announce a remaster or a re-release on the Switch. I know it, and so I've been holding off on that. I may just have to be like, screw it. I gotta go back and play it because I really do want to. Definitely want to play Metroid Prime Trilogy because nobody says anything bad about that I know of. Wii Play Motion, again, another one of those where I thought it was going to be another Wii Sports, and it sort of was, I guess. This one I remember even less than the other one. Yeah, I don't know. It's just more mini games, and that was a lot of what the Wii was good for, was the mini games, because that's pretty much what motion controls were good for. I wasn't going to get a deep gameplay experience out of the system, and I knew that, but I still had fun with it. However, I did get a deep gameplay experience with this, Mario Kart Wii. I played the crap out of this one. It's so good, and I absolutely loved it. And I remember with my cousins, gosh, we played this for hours. I had a bunch of them in town from Florida, and we popped this in, and we had GameCube controllers and the Wii controllers and steering wheel and all that stuff. And it was a blast. We played it for hours, and it was so much fun. Easily one of my favorite Mario Kart games. New Super Mario Bros. Wii. I got it because I don't know, maybe I was just feeling nostalgic for old 2D Marios. I'm not entirely sure, which is the point of this game, I guess. But it was okay. I think, like, Mario 64 spoiled me, man. Ever since that, like, you know, Sunshine, Galaxy, and stuff, those have been the ones that I really, really like. Not that the 2D ones are bad, by any means, but I prefer the 3D ones, because they're just so well done. This is, you know, side-scrolling Mario. Not that it was bad, it's just not, like, super memorable either. I realize I'm saying that about a lot of these, and like, before I was talking about, oh, it's a great system, blah, blah, blah. It really is. I remember having a lot of good memories with it, mostly with Mario Kart. But there were other games, like this one, had a lot of good times with, too. Super Mario Galaxy. Like I said, man, those 3D ones, they are great, and this is a good one. I haven't played 2 yet. I got it for free for some special deal on the Wii U, so I have it on there. So I need to go and play it. I really want to. This was a really, really great game, though. And I just remember having a lot of good times with it. And I like the, you know, I remember having my cousin who was maybe like, I don't know, 6 or 7 at the time with the second player controller, because they can get like the stars or the coins or whatever those little gems are, and help you out while you're playing, which was always fun. The next two, Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword. Twilight Princess I have not played much of. Skyward Sword I have played through the first dungeon. I fall into the same trap with Zelda games all the time. I do end up finishing them eventually. Like just last year I finished Wind Waker finally. And I loved it. These Zelda games are so heavy for me, because they're so long and there's so much to them as far as the interactivity and what you have to do in the games, puzzle solving, fighting, and everything. And in my opinion, there's not as much reward for what you're doing as I would like there to be. Like in other games, you battle and stuff, you get experience, you level up, you get stronger, you can allocate skill points and all that, and you do all that kind of stuff. This, you don't get anything for fighting, necessarily. You get rupees, and you can buy stuff. That's about it. I love these games, don't get me wrong, but it takes a lot for me to get into it and then sit down and actually finish it. And I absolutely will with these two, and I'm looking forward to it, but they're very heavy for me. Archives Fantasia. I think I played maybe like 15-20 minutes of this, and I just stopped. I don't remember much about it. I just remember I saw it in the store and I was like, oh, cool, JRPG, and I bought it because it was cheap. This is another one I'm curious about. If any of you have played this, let me know if it's any good, if I should give it a revisit and look at it, because like I said, I don't remember disliking it, I just don't remember falling in love with it within the first like 20 minutes that I played, because I bought it, brought it home, tested it out, and then just never came back to it. I still think the box art's kind of cool, and I like the way it looks, but yeah, I don't remember much about it. So yeah, let me know. Tiger Woods PGA Tour 07. It's Tiger Woods golf. I just thought it'd be cool to have a Wii game that was golf, because then I could do the thing. I wish it was deeper than that. It's not. Never mind. Smash Brothers Brawl. Do I need to say anything? It's freaking Smash Brothers. I like this one. This had the adventure mode, and it was awesome. And I'm really glad they brought it back with the new Switch one. And I freaking loved it. Smash Brothers, man. Not much more to say than that. I think this was the introduction of Sonic into the series too, which was really, really cool to see. Yeah, and Snake as well. Which was just so awesome to me, seeing Sonic and and Mario in the same game. Like, people who grew up with the console wars, those arguments were going on all the time back then, and it was you know, nowadays they actually argue like PlayStation versus Xbox. People are brutal to each other. Back then it was like legitimate like fun thing, and you'd be like, oh, let's go over to your house and let's play this a little bit, and people would just have fun with it. And today people get like angry with each other over it. It's ridiculous. I miss those simpler times. Mario Party 8. Finally, a Mario Party game did come out for the Wii, and another one that not super memorable to me. I'm sure it was fine. I'm just not crazy about those motion controls, man. I love my favorite is still the original Mario Party. Bumper Balls, favorite game of all time, hands down. But I mean, Mario Party's always been fun. Some are just obviously better than others. Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Echoes of Time. I actually have not played this one. Funny enough, because it says Final Fantasy in the title. Let me know. Is it good? Because I don't know. Gosh, I forgot I even had this. I'm curious now. Yeah, let me know if this is worth checking out at all. Super Paper Mario. Played it but didn't finish it. It was a mix between 2D and 3D Mario. It was alright. Just, I don't know, I just didn't finish it. I didn't get too far from what I understand either. I think I was a little burnt out because I think I got this at the same time I got New Super Mario Brothers. And I was just 2D Mario'd out, but I loved the Paper Mario games, so I was like, oh cool, it's another one. It's not an RPG though, it's like a standard Mario with just that art style. So, which isn't bad, it just, at the time I wasn't ready for it. I think I would like to go back and try it again though. And the last game is The Last Story. Very, 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 very well made game. I have not finished it because it was a little slow paced. From what I understand, it's really not even that long. But I remember just like kind of one of those like, all right, get on with it. Come on, let's go. I definitely will be going back to this and playing this again because I did like it. But I just remember it being super slow paced. And this is another one of those where I know I'm gonna, because nowadays I have been finishing games a lot more, I'll actually, be able to make it through. So I'm definitely looking forward to getting into this one. You don't have to tell me how good this is, because I do know. I just have not finished it. Which, hey, common story with me, because I used to switch games left and right when I was younger. And now I'm finishing. So, yeah, guys, that's my Wii collection. Let me know, what am I missing? You know what I like. JRPGs, fun, cool stuff that's out there. Let me know if there's something I should be on the lookout for. I'm curious about the Kirby games for the Wii, actually. I'd like to know more about them, or anything else you think I might be missing. Let me know in the comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. You know the drill. Thank you for watching, and as always, keep on gaming.